Hello, Namaste. Welcome back to another session of learning. And today we are going to learn about possessive pronouns. So, as part of the pronouns lesson, the topic for today is the possessive pronouns. What are these possessive pronouns and how do we use them? Shall we begin our lesson now? Alright, here we go. Let us recollect what a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. But what is a personal pronoun? Do you remember that? This is one of those first lessons that we've watched. A personal pronoun is a pronoun used in place of a person or a thing, animal or place. A personal pronoun is of three genders. Remember that? Masculine, feminine and neuter. And these are the examples: I, we, you, he, she, it, they. So why are we looking at a pronoun? Why are we looking at a personal pronoun? We are looking at a pronoun to first understand that any type of pronoun primarily functions as a pronoun first. It is used as a substitute for a noun, right? That condition satisfied. Why are we looking at personal pronoun? Because when we look at possessive pronoun, possession talks about ownership. Okay, so when a possessive pronoun is discussed here, we have to first understand the personal pronoun, because the possessive pronouns depend on the gender and the number. How is it? We will see soon later. But for now, let us understand what a possessive pronoun is. A possessive pronoun is a pronoun used to show possession or ownership of a noun that is replaced, and it is directly linked to personal pronoun and its three genders. We will see how that is in just a minute. Now here you are going to see the direct link between the personal pronoun and a possessive pronoun. Now if you look at this, I and my, I, we, you, he, she, it, they are all personal pronouns. My, our, your, his, her, its, their. They are also related to personal pronouns, and we have seen that these are also they also function as possessive adjectives, but we'll look at that later. But they are all related to the first person, second person, third person. They are also related to the three genders: masculine, feminine and neutral gender. And likewise, I, my, mine, we, our, ours, you, your, yours, he, his, she, her, hers, it, its, they, their and theirs. So in this lesson we are going to study how we use mine, ours, yours, his, hers, its and theirs. And these are the possessive pronouns, because these pronouns talk about ownership. Alright, so let's see how we use them in the sentences. Look at those images very, very closely. There is this person here who is holding a bottle. The person says, this bottle is mine. So mine talks about possession, and who is the owner? So naturally the person is talking about himself. So I and mine. Now look at these three images there, and the thing in question is the bicycle. So the person here asks, is that bicycle yours? So he asks the boy there, and the boy says, no, it's not mine, it's hers. Hers, she, feminine. Yes, and the girl also says, yes, it's mine, not his. His stands for the masculine. Now yours is gender free. So you have seen how the possessive pronouns like mine, his, hers and yours are used here. So let us look at these in the form of a sentence. Okay, here we are going to look at how these possessive pronouns are being used in the sentences. This mango is mine. Now, which is the personal pronoun there? I. And that is yours. And for yours, which is the personal pronoun? You. You is neutral gender. I is also neutral gender. It can be for male or female. This house is ours. The personal pronoun there is? Yes, it's we. And don't trespass. That's it. The book on the table is yours. Take it. You. That shop around the corner is his. Masculine gender. He. He is a shopkeeper. The beauty parlor next door is hers. She. Feminine gender. The key is its. Now this is understood, right? This is an implied sentence. The personal pronoun there is neutral gender, it. That fleet of cars is theirs. They. The personal pronoun is they. Again, it could be any gender. It's a group, right? Plural form, not singular. They are very rich. So you see, this is how the possessive pronouns are used. And please remember, these possessive pronouns always come at the end. They do not accompany any noun. The moment they accompany noun, they become adjectives. Right? So that is the speciality of the possessive pronouns. I hope that is clear. So let's have a very quick recap of the possessive pronouns. A possessive pronoun shows ownership. Is that clear? It talks about who the owner is. The possessive pronoun also depends on gender in some cases. Male, his, female, hers, neutral, it is it. The possessive pronoun should not precede a noun. Should not be either in the front of a noun or afterwards also. Right? So you see that this is my car. The word my becomes a possessive adjective. But this car is mine. Mine doesn't precede a noun, so it becomes a possessive pronoun. This car is my car. Instead of saying that this car is mine. Simple. Sometimes the noun is understood or implied from the context, situation, and is not repeated. If you look at the previous example, is its key. So we are talking about the lock, and the communication is always in as per the context. Possessive pronouns help our communication to be concise and help us avoid repetition of the same information. You've seen that throughout. That is the primary purpose of any pronoun, and possessive pronouns especially do that. Possessive pronouns don't use apostrophes. And so, yours, Y-O-U-R-S. There is no Y-O-U-R apostrophe S. Please don't do that. Never do that. Many do that even in writing. Please don't ever do that. If I use IT apostrophe S, it becomes it is or it was. So here as possessive pronouns, I use only IT S. That's it. Possessive pronouns come towards the end of the sentence. You see that this car is mine, and that is the last word. So this is a quick recap of what a possessive pronoun is. I hope you've understood what is a possessive pronoun, what are they, and how we use them. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much once again for watching my video lessons. I hope I'm able to help you improve your knowledge on the subject of pronouns and English grammar. And with your continuous patronage, I will certainly try to help you with more interesting topics and more useful topics in terms of English grammar, English language teaching, and English language learning. So I request you to please continue to be subscribed to my channel so that you receive updates and notifications. I also request you to share my channel English Bricks with your friends and families and relatives so that they would also stand benefited with this effort. Thank you so much once again, and take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones during these tough times of COVID-19. I wish you and your family a very safe and a healthy environment at home. Take care. God bless. Till we come back with the next lesson in the series of pronouns, and it is going to be on the topic of the relative pronouns. Till then, bye. Take care. God bless.